third, middle third, bottom third with several different teams. We're going to start with Pittsburgh's offense. Will it be top third, middle third, or bottom third? And I think I misspoke. Pickett has 3 touchdown passes, I believe, not 5 in the preseason. But top, middle, or bottom?
I'm gonna say top third. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna ride the wave here right now from what I've seen. I know it's preseason football, but every year, there's teams that look a certain way in the preseason, and it carries over to the regular season where you go, damn, why didn't I saw how good they were playing. Why didn't I kind of jump on that bandwagon and ride that into the regular season? And I think this is real. I think there's something real around this football team in general right now. They got a good positive mojo. But, yeah, I just think with the way the O-lines look, those receivers, damn big Darnell Washington at tight end to go along with Freiermuth, and the way Kenny Pickett looks, I'm going to take the top third, Mike.
Matt Canada, the offensive coordinator who gets criticized all the time for the performance of the offense, says the game is slowing down for Kenny Pickett. That's why you get him on the field last year.
That's right.
I remember saying this last year when they were going to go with Mitchell Trubisky. Go with the guy that you drafted. Let him get the reps. Let him get the practice, the experience, and the game slowed down. You accelerate his career, and you get yourself to a point where he's better sooner. And he's paying the dividends that we now see. I'm going to go top third as well because, we talk about offensive and defensive units in a vacuum sometimes. But one thing that's going to help the Steelers' offense is that defense. And the defense is going to give them good field position. It's going to give them more opportunities to get out on the field. That defense is very good. Underrated defense. It's still Pittsburgh. It's still Mike Tomlin. It's still TJ Watt. It's still Cameron Hayward. That defense is going to make the offense even better. So I'm with you, top third.
Yeah, I mean, again, Tomlin seems like he's got his guys, ready to go. And the offensive line was the question. Pickett, second year question. You're right. The defense is creative and always a pain in the butt. They got TJ Watt and Highsmith as pass rushers. Damn, they, like we always talk about with Pittsburgh, right? They had the eye for receiver, and they always, Calvin Austin, you saw him return the punt again after an amazing first week in the preseason against the Bucs. He's going to be a pain in the butt in the slot. But then Nate Herbig, Mike, the outside linebacker from Wisconsin, he's just a bigger, more physical man than I thought coming out of Wisconsin. I mean, they got another guy behind Highsmith and TJ Watt where it's like if one of them can't play a week or two, they're going to be able to go, hey, you can play and get 2 or 3 sacks in this game. Go ahead. So, yeah, Pittsburgh's got a little mojo going. Mike Tomlin's got the poker real close to their butt, and they're feeling it, and they're practicing and playing hard.
And again, everybody's all juiced up about the Lions because they started poorly last year and they turned it around and almost made it to the playoffs. The Steelers did the same thing. They did the same thing. They have the tradition of winning. They have won 6 Super Bowls. And Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season. So bet against them at your own peril. See, I brought it with me today. I had it yesterday.
There
I
you
didn't
go.
have
Look
it
at you
yesterday.
today.
I was looking for it. I got it today.
You got Jordans and the terrible towel today.
I got all
types
Top.
of tricks
I'm Carrot
here.
Top today. I got other props. What else do I have here? So believe in the Steelers, folks. Now, are you believing in them as a potential division champion with the Bengals and the Ravens and the Browns competing with them, or are you just saying they could get into the playoffs?
I think that's more of where I am. I don't know if I'm ready to put them in the playoff conversation there. I mean, in the win the division conversation. But I can really honestly say before the year or before preseason started, no, Pittsburgh was not going to be in my top 7 AFC playoff football teams. But the way they've looked through 2 preseason games, they're definitely going to make me reconsider. They look like they could be one of those teams where, yeah, preseason was good. They set a culture, and it was the jump off for the regular season and got them going that way. So they're in the mix, Mike. That's for sure.
Week 1, at home, 49ers, 1 o'clock Eastern game. Which
2 crazy coaches who are psychos in a good way, and their teams are both wait, we like to out-hit the other one on the field. And, good little let's get this year started off the right foot. You're right, Mike. That's going to be fun.
That's going to be the one that I think we have the audio on in the viewing room at 1 o'clock Eastern on the first Sunday of the season, because that's the one that really stands out, especially Steelers are showing us something good in the preseason. All right, let's talk about the Falcons. Where will their overall offensive weapons rank this year? We're doing the top, middle, bottom, third thing. But when you consider everything they have and you throw in Desmond Ridder as the guy who's the quarterback, that's the one big question mark. Where do you think that's going to come down offensively for the Falcons?
Definitely going to be a better offense, right? At the quarterback position, yeah, it's inexperience with Desmond Ridder, but I don't think it's a downgrade from where they were last year. I think you could pick up some things in leadership and, even as a thrower, as we saw the other night, Marcus Mariota is just not a great thrower of the football. Ridder, I think, potentially has the potential to be a better, more consistent thrower than he is. I'm going to say middle third with this group, Mike. I'm not ready to launch them into the top 11 or, top 10 or 11 offense in football. No way. But where I could see it being is a top 10, top 5 rushing offense and an offense that is leading the league maybe in time of possession and playing a style of football like that, but like realistically ranked like 14th or 15th in offense in football. That's kind of, if I had my crystal ball, that's what I would say happens.
I think you said it perfectly because, look, they're still not among the most talented teams in football. So when you're not among the most talented, you try to shorten the game. You've got the weapons to run the ball. You've got the ability to hold the ball, to play keep away from a team that may have a better offense than you overall or a better quarterback,
right.
A more accomplished quarterback.
Right.
This is about building some confidence, taking advantage of what Bijan Robinson can do. Let those guys do the thing on the ground. Pass, run to set up the pass, not pass to set up the run. We see so many teams pass to set up the run nowadays. I think that the Falcons are set up to run to set up the pass, and they could be middle of the pack, and that'll be fine. They can still win the division. Wide open NFC South. All right, the Eagles' defense. Question mark there because the offense, we know it's good. They've got new coordinators on both sides of the ball, but Nick Sirianni is an offensive guy, not a defensive guy. Sean Desai in charge of the defense now. Where will their defense rank? Top third, middle third, bottom third, losing 5 of 11 starters from 2022.
They lost to some, but they got starters and studs. They're growing on freaking trees there in Philadelphia. I'm definitely going top third. I mean, I'd be shocked if they're not in the top 5 or 4 again. First off, I think Sean Desai, a D coordinator, is going to be a good thing. His defense, they do a lot of stuff. He was very good in Chicago in those years. I think they're going to be a pain in the butt schematically. In fact, they might be more of a pain in the butt schematically with Sean Desai than they were with Jonathan Gannon. Not in fact, they will be, I think. Now, yeah, there's some inexperience there. We got the linebacker question. We got the safety question. That's it. The D-line, it's them and the 49ers are the best D-line in football. And what's scary is their second D-line's a starting D-line. So, with both of those teams. But the Eagles, I mean, they're phenomenal there. It's unreal. The fact that Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, I mean, I can't even name them all, and I know every guy on the damn team. It's unreal. And then the corners are legit. So I'd be shocked, Mike, if they're outside the top 5. I'd be disappointed if they were.
Yeah, I agree with you as well. And they practice against that offense, too, which makes them better and more prepared to deal with the teams they'll be facing when the games start. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.